About Micah Richards being a man of his word, and guess what? He's
Micah.
over at the Emirates. Yes, with
Micah!
welcome to the show.
Say hello to the crew.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Victor.
How was that? 2 goals. Outstanding.
Yeah, of course, felt great. I think we played great throughout the game, and to get 2 goals, two first goals in Champions League for Arsenal was amazing.
How has it been for you when you're working so hard but you're not been getting the rewards? I said before the game that you've been really good for the system in terms of stretching it, allowing the players to come inside, but then you're not getting the goals but you're still doing the work. How's that been for you?
Yeah, of course you want to contribute anyway, but as a striker you always want to score goals and to contribute with that. So of course, it's been frustrating in times, but you just have to keep going and keep believing that it will come, and for sure it will, and it did today.
And how has it been settling with different tactics, coming to Arsenal, a different league? I know you played in England before, but in terms of this level?
Yeah, of course you adapt. You get to know the players, the system, and how we want to play. So of course it's different, and you have to adapt. And it takes some time, but it feels like it's been going well. And of course you can see that in the performances we've done. So it feels great.
Can I ask you how long you spend on set pieces? Because the set pieces are ridiculous. It's a secret weapon. How long do you spend?
We spend some time. I'm not going to tell exactly what we do, but of course we practice it. But we do it well, and I think we have the desire to do those things properly, and you can see that.
I know, Thierry, you've got a question. I can hear you waiting to come in. Go on.
Yes.
I can hear you.
First and foremost, let me see if you get my Swedish. Hur mår du?
Jag mår jättebra, tack.
Okay, so let's we have a bit international. It's all right, don't worry. No. First and foremost,
Sounds like you're Italian, right?
Excuse you. Wow. Anyway, go on, Thierry.
No. First and foremost, congratulations on the 2 goals and the win. I wanted to ask you something on what will be a good season for you personally and the Arsenal.
First and foremost, of course, we want to win trophies with goals, and to improve my game in terms of playing also.
So the league and the Champions League, is that okay? Are we asking for too much? League, Champions League?
Yeah, sounds all right for me.
Thank you!
Victor, can I ask you about not just coming to Arsenal, but also the shirt number is the number 14, and that's a very famous Arsenal shirt, as you are well aware. I mean, the weight of that jersey, it's not just the pressure of coming to Arsenal and being seen as the man to score the goals, to win the biggest trophies. It's putting that famous jersey that the man on my right used to wear. What's it like wearing that? And is there an expectation when you wear that shirt at Arsenal?
Yeah, I think it feels great, to be honest. Feels like it's a lot of goals in that shirt, and it's a lot of goals to come. So it feels amazing.
Victor,
did you not bring me a shirt out? I thought you were going to bring me a shirt.
You have to ask first.
Well, can I have a shirt, mate?
Yeah.
Victor, I mean, would you have chosen that shirt number yourself because you want that responsibility? You want Thierry Henry's number?
I mean, to be honest, it wasn't so many shirt numbers available, but when I saw that was available, of course, it was a big honor to take it. And unfortunately, I didn't have Thierry's numbers. I couldn't ask him if it was okay, but I took it, and of course, it's a big honor for me.
Well, you can ask him now. Do you want his number?
It's a number I use. You can have it. You have it. Please honor it. Score goals. That's all we need. But you can have my number, digit numbers, if you want. I'll send it to you later. I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Anyway, before we let you go, you know it works on this show. Oh. And don't say Thierry. Exclude Thierry. Oh. Who's your favourite on this show?
Yeah, obviously I feel a bit sorry for you because you got benched in the studio. So I'll say you this time.
He's killed you twice.
Oh my God. This is not going very well, is it?
Victor, you can come back anytime. Anytime. We're very happy to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Victor.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Woo. That was his first time in our studio, wasn't it? I think first
he
time
was
we
very
met Victor.
good.
Yes,
He
we never
put
had
my-
him when he was at with Sporting. No, no.
I don't think so.
When he scored against City.
Oh, I'm
no.
not sure, but he put Micah on the back foot a couple of times, didn't he?
You enjoyed that,
Holding
did
the
you?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they started well, more possession in the Arsenal half the pitch, and then there was this moment of magic from Alvarez, just finds a little pocket of space, shifts it. That's exactly what he wants to do. That's absolutely brilliant technique, almost nestles into the top far corner, and Arsenal come down the other end of the pitch. Got very lucky here. This for me is a free kick for Atletico. He loses control of the ball. Martinelli throws himself into the Llorente. Should be a free kick up the pitch. They got lucky there. But there's no luck attached to this in terms of the quality of the ball from Declan Rice. And again, the time in the run from Gabriel. And again, the big question mark is, who's making contact with Gabriel? Who's making this header difficult? Nobody. It's certainly not Gonzalez, the left winger, who's closest to him. He can't point the finger at him, 5'8", a left winger, that he's not physically imposing himself. Look at Jimenez behind him, 3 yards behind him. The Atletico left-sided centre-half, his experience, surely he's got to recognise the danger, but he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's a brilliant delivery. You mentioned Rice. The delivery is bang on, and I sometimes think he's wasted, but not when he puts a delivery like that. It's unbelievable. And Gabriel's very difficult to defend against. Kenny's right. Why would your left winger be the last one? I think he naively dropped deeper than the rest as well and definitely played him onside. But then again, you're expecting one of your big centre-halves to be closer to their most dangerous header of the ball.
Hardly matters now because they added 4 more goals or 3 more goals to it. But did you think they were lucky to get that free?
Oh my God, it's I'm not going to say the word cheating there. He's jumped into him. It's clearly a foul for me for Atletico, and Simeone was perplexed at the sideline. It was like, you see Arteta claiming for it as well. But I think he's definitely bought the foul there. And again,
can you understand from the referee's point of view the way he saw it?
I don't know when I see it.
I think referees understand the game.
That's a good point. I think that's a good point. Clearly, as he says, he overruns the ball and he actually jumps into the defender. And it's a key moment in the game. First goal is so important.
Wasn't only set pieces. The second goal was a thing of beauty, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's Lewis Skelly we spoke about before. He's an opportunity for me. See him, he picks the ball up here, and it's a bit of a part in the waves. I think Gallagher just came off and he just I think he was worried about the ball out to Rice, and Lewis Skelly has a brilliant run straight through the middle. Allback gets a little bit of a hand to it, but again, watch here. I think you can see the two out wide here. Conor Gallagher sort of buys that, and then Lewis Skelly is so powerful when he gets up and going and gets running. And to be fair to him, it's a brilliant weighted pass. There's a message on that pass to Martinelli. Just hit that first time, and he doesn't disappoint. Yeah, Allback gets a little bit of a finger to it, but not enough. It's a brilliant finish.
There's an argument for Lewis Skelly actually starting ahead of Calafiori. Some Arsenal supporters would say he's an actual centre midfielder converted into a fullback. So when he drifts into those central midfield positions, very comfortable. Calafiori couldn't do that, what he did there. Receive the ball in the half turn, a tight area, drop his shoulder and drive up to the edge of the box in kind of 5 seconds. So that's the advantage you have having him in the pitch. Is he as good as defenders, Calafiori, in 1v1 situations? No, I don't think so, but it's great to have the option of both.
Yeah, and he hasn't started much this season. So is that what we're talking about this year with Arsenal's depth, with the competition for places, that you get Miles Lewis-Skelly coming into a game like this and producing a moment like that?
Yeah, exactly. So you're putting him on, he's hungry, he knows he has to be up at the top level very quickly. And he's a different type of player, like I said. So games will present themselves, maybe when they're going to dominate possession of the football, he might lean towards Lewis Skelly. When a game, maybe they're going to be pinned back, they're going to be tested a little bit more. Maybe there's an opposition winger, a bit like Giuliano tonight, good in 1v1 situations. Maybe you lean towards Calafiori in those situations, but he's got those options.
Just a word for Martinelli there as well, because he might be going a bit under the radar this season, but he's the one who seems to be most under pressure for his place with all these new signings.
Yeah.
That's 3 goals in 3 games in the Champions League.
Yeah, he's done well. I mean, you'd say he won the free kick, or he bought the free kick for the first goal. He scored the second goal. And I said before the game, he doesn't want to be remembered for being a super sub, or as Arteta calls him,
finisher.
A finisher. He wants to be a finisher and finishing the ball in the back of the net. He wants to be starting more. He wants to be that kind of player. He wants to make a name for himself. And again, a bit like Lewis Skelly, he's done himself no harm at all tonight.
Well, speaking of finishing, our man Gyoekeres, we talked about him pre-match.
He's on fire, isn't he?
He got himself a couple of goals tonight.
He's like London buses. He's not scored for 9 games, and he scores 2 in the one night in London. So he'll be happy. This is a bit of one of them. You know, when you go through a bad rut as a centre forward, he nearly tackles us into the goal. Like, he just tries to have a swing at it, and you see the replay. There's great play down the left again from Arsenal, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to the actual finish of it, you see his first touch is okay, but then the defender gets really, maybe not that okay, actually, his first touch. It's not great. You see it's a bit messy, couldn't get it out of his feet, and then nearly just tackles it in off his
It's a nutmeg. If I'm a striker, I'm calling that a nutmeg, Shane.
But again, if you're struggling to go through a barren spell, that's all it takes, a deflection of the thing. But again, our man around the back from a set play, again, you know, it's so crucial. We pick him up around the back. His header keeps us alive. Look, just peels around front, peeling around the back is so difficult. That is a brilliant header from Gabriel. I mean, all he's got to do is get some sort of contact. Gyoekeres. But again, take nothing away from the delivery and from Gabriel's
We
movement.
see the man and his trademark celebration behind us, Kenny. You're smiling at that replay.
Yeah, but it's exactly what we spoke about before the game in terms of level of performance. Could have analysed this game this evening. The exact replica of what we showed pre-match in terms of ball retention, not particularly good. Look a bit clunky at times. But when the ball goes into those wide areas, he's not coming towards the ball. Kai Havertz there goes into the wide area. He's drifting towards Saka. Look at the link up, little 1-2s combinations. This fella's staying away. Just wants to hit the box and get between the two posts. And I think he knows if he keeps driving into those areas, the penny will drop at those other Arsenal players. They'll start getting more delivery into the box, and I think slowly those goals will come.
I do feel with a striker, nights like that, even just getting a couple of goals, obviously the confidence goes up. Your teammates know you can deliver it then. Surely that helps everybody buy into what you're bringing up front.
Yeah, exactly. I think they have to understand, is this lad going to develop?
We have a big game on Sunday as well.
Lance de bola parada, de novo another set piece. Conta para nós sobre seu goal. Talk us through your goal.
Nice. I think it is. We work a lot, and it's not on me. It's about the team. How we when we get on the box, we believe, and of course, Declan Rice is a believer.
Another game, another clean sheet. Just how much confidence does your defensive record give you going into each game?
Yes, it's good for us. It's giving us too much confidence, and we need to keep going. And yeah, we just start the season, and we need to keep pushing and work a lot. And yeah.
So far, so good. I know there's a long way to go, but can Arsenal win it this year?
No, we just, like I say, we need to keep going, and yeah, need to keep work together. And we know we have an amazing team, and we need to believe each other. And of course, we want to achieve big things this year.
That, I think, is your first interview in English as well. So, parabéns. Foi perfeito. It was absolutely perfect. I thought we were going to be speaking Portuguese, so well done.
Thank you.
Good stuff there from Alex Aljo. How many languages do you speak fluently, Shay?
Obrigado, I was going to say
That's not bad.
perfecto.
A big Gael talk there, Donny Cost.
Yeah, I'm all too good, mate.
Oscar, talking.
Gabriella applauding the crowd there as well. He might after his performance tonight. Pretty good stuff in the opponent's box.
Yeah, he was. Thought he defended quite well as well. Can be a small criticism, maybe a little bit loose defensively. Sleep is always the one calm and composed in his defending. He's the one aggressive on the front foot, swinging arms, etc., and maybe being a little bit too aggressive at times. But I thought he defended well tonight. It's a great pairing. And when you talk about Arsenal's defensive resilience, their kind of strength, it's actually, it ripples out from that now. Yeah. Timber, for me, has been one of the best defenders in the Premier League kind of this season. Their kind of defensive shield now they have in front of them, Rice and Zuba-Mendy. So it's not just about them two and the goalkeeper behind them now. It's about the whole collective.
Let's give these goals another look then, the one that he scored, the one that he created, because everyone knew roughly what was coming. Simeone was talking about it pre-match.
Exactly.
Yeah, so is it not as simple as...
How do you stop it?
Just worry about this guy, don't worry about anyone else in the box.
Yeah, so if there's just one thing you can do, you spoke about a half-time, wasn't a jokey way, what can you do to kind of stop this? Well, for me, one single thing I'd say is put your best marker on Gabriel. Now you can see him here in the centre of the penalty box. The closest marker is the Atletico left winger, Gonzalez. There's the two Atletico centre halves, in particular Jimenez. Jimenez is 3 yards behind him. Somebody's got to take responsibility to get on his toes, have a physical battle with him and try and impede him. You can't allow him to run at this speed over 5-10 yards inside the penalty box. You just can't do that. You have to find a solution. And for me, it's a reasonably simplistic one to say, not so easy to do, but it has to be your best marker. Not necessarily your best header, Owen, but your best marker who understands where he needs to position his body, bump him, get him off balance, prevent him getting any free headers. If you can do that, well, you're going some way towards nullifying that.
You need to matching him up. Forget the rest of them even. Match him up with your biggest, best, most aggressive person you have, whoever that's going to be, because I think it might have been, I'm just trying to figure out, I think it was Gallagher might have lost him on the last one. When he heads it back across the Gyoekeres, there's no one actually near him. You know, so he makes a little run like a striker and then peels around the back. And if you've got somebody that aggressive in the box, you know, go about old school, like we've seen Atletico in the past, literally manhandle people and stuff. You know, he's had 2 free runs at both of them goals. That's unacceptable.
Is that what you're talking about there? So it doesn't necessarily have to be your best player or even your best header of the ball.
6'4", your best header.
Just
Sometimes your best header
tigerish.
can be big, he can be clunky, he can't move his feet. He's probably no good to you either because he'll drop his shoulder, he's so quick. He's very nimble, Gabriel, he'll get around you. So it could be somebody 5'10", 5'11", but physically he's strong, can move his feet quickly.
Your most annoying
upper body
player,
strength.
basically, is what you're talking about.
Yeah, good
there.
defender,
Yeah.
good defender, exactly, yeah. So I think that's one of the solutions to Gabriel. There's no point putting one of your centre midfielders on him on the penalty spot. See, can you get a block and he can just nullify, stop his forward momentum? They can't do it. He's too good. You've got to get your best marker out there and just make it a 1v1.
The other thing is obviously going back to Declan Rice and delivery. You know, they have all these different things. We played against the guy who come from Brentford, the set play coach. I was a coach at Derby and we played against Brentford and they're shouting on numbers and colours and all this kind of stuff. You know, the coach from the sidelines. So a number and a colour could be Gabriel around the back, Rice, and Rice is the person who puts it on the spot. You know, the one that we said at the weekend, Fulham, it was a different colour, different number, it's a near post, it's all these different things. And a small margins, Kenny mentioned before, small percentages, and they're coming together nicely.
Yeah, smart stuff. Great win for Arsenal. If you're kind of hemming and hawing, not sure if you're